Hi, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a demo of the Artistic Dip system. So I've already done some of my nails already, but I'm going to be demoing on these fingers here. So what you get in your starter kit is you get a prep, you get the base coat, you get the activator, you get a top coat, and you get a brush restorer, and you get a clear. But today I'm going, and then you also get to choose a colour, and then I'm going to be using today the colour Cherry, which is this red. My nails are not completely finished yet, so ignore the finish. So I'm not going to be finishing with the top coat, but you'll see why, and I'll show you that later on. So we'll get started. So I've already done some of the nails, they're not completely finished yet. So all you have to do, so we're going to get straight into the video. So we don't need the brush restorer, that's just if your brush goes hard, you have to swap the brush in and it will soften the brush. But we don't need that for the purpose of this video today. So we're going to just unscrew the bottles of the base coat and the activator so that they are ready, and we'll just pop them to the side. Unscrew the lid of the powder for the second, and the prep. So these are the nails that I'm going to be doing. So with the prep bottle, you're literally just going to wipe the nails with a prep. So they've just been prepped, and then you just let that air dry. But that literally evaporates straight away. So there's the powder, and it's quite a full tub. So with the powder, what you have to do is you've got the base, and once you've applied the base to the nail, you have to dip straight into the powder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it to this nail, the base onto the nail, and I'm going to dip straight into the powder. So I'm going to do it, and then I'm going to dip straight away. So literally apply to the nail, and obviously you've got to be careful to not get onto the cuticle, otherwise you're going to get powder obviously sticking to the cuticle. So that's on. Put the brush in and dip to cover the nail, out, tap. And that's there. See that? So we're just going to repeat that on the other two nails. So to be honest, like with the other nails that I've done, this step is quite quick, doing this. Dip. Tap. Paint. The only thing I'll say, you've got to be careful when you dip, because obviously this powder is quite a full pot at the moment. You can spill it out, so just be careful when you're dipping the finger in, you don't spill all the powder out. You can see some's gone out. Dip. Tap off the excess powder, and there you go. So what it says is you just keep going until you've got your desired depth of colour. I found that 2 coats of colour has been sufficient, but for this red anyway. And then if I've missed any bits, you can just go over those little bits, or if on some of the nails they're flatter, or where I've got any excess, or like lumpy bumpy bits on my nail, if I want to just build those bits up, I've just been literally going over those bits of my nail. So there's the second coat. we'll go in this one. This one I think we need to get a little bit closer there to the cuticle. Dip, you can see that's just spilt out. So what we do is I'll just get that and I'll just get that powder back in, and then we'll just go and do another one on this one. Just taking it that bit closer to the cuticle because I can see a bit of a gap. Sorry, I'm going out of focus. I'm going to dip and out. So that nail, because it's got no gel or anything, you can see it's quite flat. Don't know if you can see that. So I want to try and build that nail a bit more. So I'm going to go back over. The other two are fine. I'll just move that. You can see the other two are fine, but that nail I think is quite flat. There's that one, but that one's flat. So I'm going to go back over this one. And I'm going to take the base and I'm just going to stop almost 3/4. So I don't want it right on the tip. Take it there and let's go back in. And I can still see, I don't know if you can see it, I can still see a little indent here. So I want to go back and do another coat there, and I'm literally going to put the base there because that's where I want a bit of powder. You see, like when you do a acrylic with the brush, like normal acrylic, you can build where you want the acrylic. So with this, that's what I'm trying to create. Dip, tap. So it's created it a bit thicker there, and we're just going to have to do a bit of filing, I think, on there. So we'll leave it at that for now. So I'll just set that aside for the moment. So then what you have to do is then you get your activator, and with the activator brush you just go over the nails that you've just done, just painting it over. And I've got to say that these bottles, you know what they smell like? They smell like nail glue. And you know, like when I'm painting my own nails, I tend to like put them quite close up to my face, and they're quite a strong solvent. They're like a nail glue. So once you've done a coat of activator, you have to go back in and do one more coat of base coat. So then they look almost wet. Okay, so that's the dipping part done. So you can see the nails look quite red, and where obviously they've been in the powder. So now we just need to go on to the buffing stage. So I'll just put these lids back on. So this is a file that I bought alongside with the starter kit. It's an artistic file, it's quite a spongy file, but it's a 100-180 black buffer spongy file. So you can see it's stained red already where I've been filing, and they look wet and they're quite bumpy, but you literally just buff in. So you buff them, and you know, normally like when I've done coloured acrylics before, I'm scared that I'm going to file the colour off. but it's normally quite alright. I haven't filed any colour off. So what it says in the instruction booklet, because you do get a booklet in the starter kit, it's very basic instructions. It tells you that once you've done that step, you buff the nails, just smooth them out, which is what I'm just doing. And it's very easy to buff. Is that you do this, then you do the activator, you leave it for 20 seconds, you dry wipe the excess activator off, even though it evaporates really quickly, and then you do the base coat. I'll apply two thin layers of the base coat. Yeah, I'll insert the next clip in a second of what happened when I top coated with the base coat, which is why I'm not going to be using, not the base coat, I top coated with the top coat. So that's why I'm not going to be using the top coat. So once I've buffed these, I'm going to be top coating with a gel top coat. I'm just going to buff these quickly. So I'll just finish buffing these off, but you can see I've just got a couple nails left to do. But you can see I've buffed them and they've come up really smooth, really quickly. Obviously that one needs to be done, and you can see how bumpy they are. So you literally file it. So that one's got the bit of bumpiness where I wanted to put the extra powder on, so I'm just going to sort that nail out, file that one, and I'll be back. Okay, so they're the buffed out nails, if you can see them there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get a gel top coat, and I'm just going to top coat them with gel. And what I wanted to show you as well is I've just been refining some of the shape, and I've been using this Kucho disposable nail file. So on there is I've got the 100 grit, and on the back is I've put the 180 grit. So this is the file. I featured it in my professional beauty haul video, and I wasn't sure about how secure they would be on there, but my god, it's really secure, and it's really good. It's a really good file actually. They're really secure, doesn't budge, and it's a really says what it is on the tin. It's a good file. So this is the starter kit, so you get 2 of each in there, but then I bought the pack of the refillable 100 grits as well when I was at the show. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly pop on and show that. So yeah, back to the nails. I'll quickly just gel top coat these, and then I'll be back to show you the finished result. So that applied really quickly, and they file really quickly as well. I wanted to talk about this top coat. So where I've done my other nails and I've used this top coat, I just wanted to show you what this top coat actually does. So that's my nail with that top coat on. So excuse this finger here, I broke that nail, I need to put a tip on them. But these ones there, that's where I applied the top coat too thick, so I thought, okay, I need to apply it thinner. So on this thumb I applied it thinner, I let it dry, and after about 10 minutes I touched this thumb by mistake, and that's what happened. And it was drying to a matte finish, and then I was getting these white marks on them. So it does say in the booklet that an alternative use, rather than use that, you can use like the artistic glossy top coat. So I'm going to buff this top coat off. I'm going to redo this nail, and I'm going to use a UV top coat instead, because I don't like obviously the finish of this top coat. And this top coat does smell like nail glue. So I don't know what the use of, or what the purpose of this top coat is. It does smell like nail glue, so you know, I was really impressed with this this acrylic so far until it got to this top coat. I'm not sure about this top coat, maybe I'm missing something, but I'm going to buff this off and I will UV top coat it, and I just need to repair this nail. The rest of my nails are natural, but this nail is going to be tipped. And that's the finished result once they've been gel top coated and had a bit of oil, and I've washed my hands. So yeah, that's it. They're a lot quicker than obviously applying gel polish on. So yeah, definitely a lot quicker. That nail's a bit thick. So yeah, I don't know if I prefer it to gel polish. It's definitely a lot quicker. I think it's something I need to get used to. So that was my quick demo and first impression of the Perfect Dip system. Please let me know what you think, and let me know your opinions on the system and what impressions you've had of it, or any problems or opinions you've got on the system. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.